Hidden Gems Top 10 African Countries for Female Adventurers. Hello everyone and welcome back to my Wanderlust. Today we're embarking on an exciting journey as we explore the best African countries for female sex tourism. Now, before we dive into our list, let's make it clear that this video aims to shed light on various travel destinations and cultural experiences across Africa. We encourage responsible tourism and respect for the diverse cultures we encounter. So, let's get started. We will take a look at the 10 best African countries for female sex tourism. In this context, best African countries means African countries that are perceived to be involved in female sex tourism the most. We don't endorse any of these countries or any type of sex tourism. We are just reporting what's going on in the shady corners of this world. If you're in search of a one-night stand or a week of romance, searching hard enough will likely lead you to what you desire. As the sex tourism industry is experiencing significant growth, sex tourism involves traveling with the explicit intention of engaging in sexual activities, often with commercial sex workers. It is not the same as casual encounters during travel with fellow travelers or locals because sex tourism is commonly linked to prostitution. It also encompasses activities such as engaging in sex shows and involving sex slavery. It's important to note that sex tourism is considered illegal in many countries. Our methodology: to compile our list of the top 10 African countries for female sex tourism, we conducted extensive research and gathered insights from 5 independent sources. Initially, we identified over 20 countries mentioned across these sources. And every time a country was mentioned in these sources, it was given a point. Thorough data analysis, we were able to obtain the final list of the best 10 African countries for female sex tourism. 10. Ethiopia. Ethiopia serves as a destination and transit country for women and children who are victims of sex trafficking. In Ethiopia, prostitution is legal and prevalent, but procuring, which includes operating brothels and profiting from prostitution, is technically illegal. 9. Congo. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, prostitution itself is legal, but associated activities are prohibited. The Congolese Penal Code specifically penalizes pimping, operating bawdy houses or brothels, exploiting prostitution, and engaging in forced prostitution. Additionally, actions that encourage or facilitate the involvement of minors in prostitution or promote the prostitution of others have also been criminalized. 8. Kenya. Sex tourism is a prominent and widespread phenomenon, with various countries experiencing distinct approaches to prostitution regulations. In Kenya, prostitution is largely legal, except in Nairobi where it remains illegal. Yet it continues to be extensively popular and widely practiced across the nation. The allure of Kenya's exotic locations and diverse cultural experiences often attracts tourists seeking these encounters. 7. Cameroon. In Cameroon, prostitution is considered illegal according to their law, but it is often tolerated, particularly in urban centers and tourist hotspots. The country has become a destination for sex tourism, drawing visitors from Western countries, particularly for exploitative activities like child prostitution. 6. Egypt. Sex tourism has become a well-known stereotype in Egypt. Despite prostitution being illegal in the country, the statistics paint a grim picture. In the bustling city of Greater Cairo alone, it was found that a staggering number of child victims of sexual exploitation by tourists ranged from 200,000 to 1 million. Alongside this reality, there are also approximately 1 million sex workers in Egypt, making up nearly 1.6% of the entire Egyptian population. 5. Tanzania. In Tanzania, prostitution is illegal, yet it remains prevalent. UNAIDS has estimated the number of prostitutes in the country to be around 155,450. The grim reality is that many men and women, young girls and boys are compelled to enter prostitution due to various factors such as poverty, limited job opportunities, cultural pressures, and the breakdown of family structures. Even university students find themselves turning to prostitution out of economic necessity. 4. Senegal. Senegal's increasing female sex tourism finds its origins in the challenges of poverty and limited employment opportunities for the country's young men. Senegal plays a role as a source and destination country for women and children who become victims of sex trafficking. Additionally, Senegalese boys and girls also fall prey to sex trafficking. 3. Morocco. In Morocco, official government statistics only account for 50 women involved in prostitution. However, there is a concern that the country is downplaying these figures, especially considering that a significant number of minors exploited in sex tourism are predominantly boys. An increasing number of people are speaking out against sex tourism in Morocco. Numerous documentaries and studies are shedding light on the issue, denouncing the exploitation of young men and women involved in prostitution. 2. South Africa. While there has been a study indicating that the poverty rate in South Africa has started to decrease, the overall number of people living in poverty remains significantly high. As a consequence, certain young South Africans find themselves compelled to turn to prostitution as a means of survival. Largely unemployed, engaging in sex tourism becomes their only option to escape poverty's grip. Furthermore, distressingly, some parents actively encourage their children to linger in white areas with the hope that they will engage in paid sexual activities. The parents, driven by desperation to provide for their families, overlook the physical, mental, and emotional consequences, prioritizing financial gains over their children's well-being. The precarious financial situation pushes them to take such extreme measures, sacrificing their children's welfare in the process. 1. Nigeria. In Nigeria, sex tourism is not limited to leisure travelers, as it is also prevalent within the business world. A report issued by the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime highlights a distressing surge in sex tourism in rural Nigeria. The report particularly emphasizes that the exploitation of minors in this context is even more severe in comparison to any other African country. A staggering 62% of human trafficking victims are subjected to forced prostitution or sexual slavery in the country. And there you have it, the top African countries for female sex tourism, each offering its unique blend of culture, beauty, and adventure. Remember, as travelers, we have the responsibility to engage with the local communities respectfully and mindfully. It's about embracing the richness of their cultures while creating memorable experiences. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more exciting travel content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with fellow wanderers. Let's spread the love for travel and exploration. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and embrace the wonders of our world. Safe travels, everyone!